Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to Season 2 of my FC 24 Daily Chelsea Career Mode here today on the channel. The main objective of this series is to try and win as many trophies as we can and bring glory back to Chelsea Football Club. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know feedback and suggestions and players that you would like me to sign. We're playing on Ultimate Difficulty as always and doing a tactical view only career mode. In this video, we're going to be playing the entirety of Season 2, and then tomorrow, at the exact same time, we're going to be playing the entirety of Season 3. We're going to be doing a season per video. So just to recap Season 1, if you haven't gone and seen the video, highly recommend you do. We managed to finish in second in the Premier League, securing Champions League football this season, and we also won the FA Cup. So for this season, we want to try and win the Premier League or the Champions League and really try and push for it. It's a new season, so that means we're going to need some new players. We need some first teamers. So I've been reading you guys' comments, and we definitely need a new goalkeeper. Here are some of your guys' suggestions. So we could bring back Courtois, but I'm thinking maybe getting Costa. We could go for Simon, but we didn't do that well bringing in a Spanish goalkeeper last time. We're still dealing with the ramifications of Kepa. So the deal's gone through, and Diogo Costa from Porto, the Portuguese goalkeeper, is our new Chelsea keeper. We managed to get a B player rating, and with a Player Plus cash deal he's in. Now, unfortunately, we tried to get Christensen back. The deal fell through, so we had to go for Tapsoba as well. A career mode favourite. The dude is well over 6 foot. He's a rapid, strong, and powerful centre-back. He's going to be partnering with Marquinhos, as Thiago Silva is going to be retiring this season. C+ rating, maybe overspent for him slightly, but not too bad. We are still using strict transfers. Now, unfortunately, Cucurella and a couple of our players have handed in transfer requests, so unless the board sells them, they should stay. Same with Fofana as well. So, as long as their contracts don't expire, we should be okay. Now, last season I really wanted to try for Barella. The deal fell through, and with some players coming out, we're going to try and re-go for him again. We brought in Chanoglu instead. Couple of small comings and goings here as we make our way to the first match of our season, which is going to be a Community Shield fixture against Manchester City. So Matson, a couple of these smaller players going out, Lewis Hall as well on a 2-year deal. Newcastle launch a bid for Fofana. Now, we've received 2 offers here. One for Axel, who's 26, 80 overall. I'm not the biggest fan of him in career mode, so we're going to be letting him go, along with Hakim Ziyech to Brighton for 15 million. Santos is going on loan to Aston Villa. And Axel will be moving to Real Madrid on a £23 million bid. He's just not a great career mode player for Ultimate Difficulty, in my opinion. Gallagher is going on a 2-year loan to Newcastle, and Mudryk is going out on loan to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now we have enough money to finally go back in for Barella, but funnily enough, Christensen has signed for Bayer Leverkusen. So hopefully we can get this deal done. And once again, going to be signing another Inter Milan player. 90 million is a hell of a lot, but now that we brought Champions League football back to Chelsea, the board has backed me to sign a marquee midfielder. Chanoglu, along with Barella and Lukaku. We're going to have a nice, strong, former Inter Milan contingent in the team. They've worked well together, and it's going to be great. So he's going to come slot right into midfield, the little maestro. So we need to change the team slightly. So we will have Champions League football. Hopefully we get a favourable group. Now that Chanoglu is getting a little bit older, we can probably drop him to a defensive midfield position. We'll bring in Barella. Tapsoba going to be partnering with Marquinhos as well, along with Costa. So we've brought in 3 first team players. They're going to slot right in. Romelu Lukaku still leading the line, along with Nkunku. and Raheem the Dream. We're using Chilwell as our left back. Sterling can be a right winger, which is fine. Barella in the Chelsea kit, 27 years of age, a whopping 89 overall, who's going to be a creative maestro in midfield. Chanoglu's gone up a +2 as well, 86 rating, which is nice. As we move on now to the first match of the season, we have the Community Shield. I've actually put Barella on the left, as Fernandes has more of a weak foot, while Barella is limited somewhat. But here we go. Community Shield against Manchester City, a team we beat a lot last year. And Rodrigo, unfortunately, starts off the scoring just before the 35th minute, and Costa concedes on debut. Come on, boys. We're not down and out for the count just yet. Manchester City got the jump on us before. Oh, and they're about to double up. This has been an absolute catastrophic debut for Diogo Costa. Is the Premier League too much of a big step up for the Portuguese man? Second half, Chelsea looking to get back into it. Barella finds Lukaku! Somehow doesn't lose his footing and sneaks home a goal. It's 2-1. Oh, Enzo running the show. Finds Barella! The Italian stallion makes it 2-2. And we've come back into this match. And that's it. The full-time whistle blows. It's a 2-2 draw. So that means it's going to go to a penalty shootout. Tapsoba takes the first and converts. Oh, okay. But this is interesting. So it doesn't do that fading effect when goals get scored on full-time. Yeah, if anyone can let me know about that. I've been trying to troubleshoot that, but it might be a PC version bug. It only seems to be a tactical view only bug, but maybe there's a setting or something I'm missing. Let me know in the comments. Oh, big save by Costa there. 2-1. Barella needs to convert. And he does into the bottom right. De Bruyne. Scoring already in the match. Oh, sneaks it past Costa. Enzo Fernandez. Come on. No, he doesn't. Good save. 3-2. Rodri. Oh, another good save by Costa. Chelsea need to convert this one. Nkunku steps up to win the Community Shield. Oh, it's saved. Costa needs to save this one. If he does, Chelsea can win. Costa gets a glove to it. He gets dropped. Costa nearly costing us the match. Wins us the penalty shootout on debut. What a redemption. And for our second trophy in this career series, Chelsea have won the FA Cup Community Shield. For charity. We did it for charity. I'm so happy. Transfer deadline day. Couple of offers. We're going to skip it. And that's it. Alright, so we'll go through the big top transfers. So Barella. Obviously, these are the comings and goings for specifically Chelsea. We might look to bring back Axel in the future, but he's just not quick enough. Like, he just gets absolutely run down. Hakim Ziyech, we brought him back from Galatasaray. Went and sold him for 15 million. Sar's gone to Brentford as well. And we've got a couple of loanees going out. Udogi's gone to PSG. Foden to Inter. Wow. Replacing Barella. Nunez goes to Real Madrid. Fati to Fiorentina. Dybala to Aston Villa. Mazraoui to Arsenal. Romero to Juventus. Alright, moving on to our first major fixture of the season. We're going to be hosting Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool at the Bridge. They have signed Valverde and Gabriel. Sterling, 8 minutes in, starts off the scoring against Liverpool, a team that has been a bit of a bogey side for us in this career series. We do concede, and we score a lot against them. 2-1 up. Marquinhos from the corner kick, the free kick now, finds Lukaku on the header and picks up a glorious assist for the Belgian. Chelsea go 2-0 up early on. Bouncing ball. Tapsoba wins it. Lukaku loses it, only as far as Virgil van Dijk. Endo to Mo Salah against his former side, drills it past Costa, and Liverpool pick up a goal in retaliation. 2-1 up. Chelsea go forward. Lukaku with another header. Sneaks that one through. Scoring 2 headers back-to-back in the same fixture. Celebrating like an absolute madman. The Belgian international from Congo ancestry. Dude's an absolute chad for Chelsea. Gravenberch, who scored 2 goals against us last season in a thriller. Mo Salah back to Jota. He converts. The 2 Portuguese collide, and Jota scores against his international counterpart. 3-2 up. Chelsea looking to seal the deal in the second. Enzo to Jackson, fresh off the bench. He unselfishly squares it to Caicedo, and it's 4-2. 4-2 up. Costa trying to bring it out from the back, but that's it. Chelsea beat Liverpool 4-2. Back in the Premier League, we're top of the league after 4 games. Now we face Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. After beating them in the Community Shield, Man City want vengeance, and so does Sterling against his former side. He starts off the scoring just before the 17th with a nice piece of individual brilliance. 1-0 up. Unfortunately, Man City go forward. Erling, holding up the ball brilliantly, squares it to Jack Grealish. Haven't seen much of him in this career series. He makes it 1-1. Second half now. Çalhanoğlu fires it in to Nkunku. He squares it to Romelu Lukaku. And the former Manchester United Red Devil makes it 2-1 on the stroke of half-time. A huge morale boost for the Blues. Enzo wins it back. Second half. Sterling on the ball. Goes central all the way back to Çalhanoğlu. Sterling hammers it home, and Çalhanoğlu has been brilliant as a deep-lying playmaker in central defensive midfield. 3-1 up. Chelsea looks so good this season, and we managed to win 3-1, now going into the Champions League. This is the group: Atletico Madrid, Sporting, and Club Brugge. Really tough group. Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, you would imagine, would be the 2 favourites. Here's Bruges' team. Let's go. Hosting them at the bridge. Unfortunately, Club Brugge managed to do a snatch and grab mission 10 minutes in. They score the first goal of the match. 1-0 down. Chelsea need to get back into this one. Fernandes chips the ball over the top. Chilwell goes forward, and who has solidified that left-back position, stealing it from Cucurella, and out of nowhere, we get a crazy goal here from Nkunku. He buries it, and he's really stepping up in Season 2. 1-1. Unfortunately, Bruges go up the other end and manage to get another goal back on the stroke of half-time. Although they're not favourites in this group stage, they're going to make a claim for this year's Champions League. Sterling on the right-hand side receives the football defeat. Sees an overlapping run by James, who's in the box. He just goes for goal, and it's a massive deflection. Nkunku picks it up. It's 3-2, and Chelsea are back in front at the bridge. Sterling, running the show, finds Barella, who steps up, scoring his first Champions League goal for Chelsea. 4-2. Just need to hold on that little bit longer. Can we get a 5th? Raheem finds Jackson fresh off the bench, and he's stepping up for Season 2 now. He will eventually, if he keeps this conversion rate up, will replace Lukaku one day. And that's it, 5-2 thriller. Back in the Champions League again, we top our group. This is the real test. We face Atletico Madrid down at the Metro Wanda Palatana. Sterling starts off the scoring, 13 minutes in, firing one past Oblak, and this is going to be a massive test for us. They have Smalling in the defence, funnily enough. 1-0 up. Tapsoba unfortunately can't control former Spurs man Bentancur. It's 1-1. Barella fires at Oblak, and it's an own goal. Would you believe it? Off a deflection there. 2-1 just before the 24th. Absolute shameful display, and Barella is going to claim that goal. Came off the defender, funnily enough. 2-1 up. Looking for a third. Chelsea spraying the football brilliantly. Nkuku finds Fernandes, flicks on Sterling, who goes all the way himself, making it 3-1 against Oblak. Great goal from Raheem the Dream. 3-1 up. Atletico Madrid win the header. Bouncing football, controlling the ball well. De Paul to Griezmann, sends through Bentancur. He claims his second and scores a brilliant brace. 3-2 we lead, and that's how we end once we hit the 90th minute. Gonna have a break from the Champions League. Let's play some Premier League football. Alright, so we're top of the league now after 7 games. Fulham surprisingly in 4th. Liverpool 3rd. Spurs 2nd. Arsenal in 5th as we go away to Old Trafford to face the Red Devils. Here's the team. 32 minutes in, Manchester United go forward with Immobile. The former Lazio man starts off the scoring for the Red Devils. Çalhanoğlu to Sterling. Chelsea go all the way at the Stretford end and finally convert. It's 1-1. Massive match here today. Can we finally beat Manchester United? It doesn't look likely. Late in the second, United go forward. Thanks to a goal from Donny van der Beek, they make it 2-1. And it looks like it's going to be another defeat at Old Trafford for the Blues. Unfortunately, we lose again. We just can't get over Erik ten Hag's Manchester United. We've performed the worst against them over the last 2 seasons. Back in the Champions League. Match against Sporting now. We sit top of our group. Atletico Madrid surprisingly have an upset loss, so this could decide who sits at the top. Here is Sporting's team. 5 minutes in, Chelsea go forward. Romelu Lukaku at the bridge, hammers it near post OP, and another great goal from Rom. Chelsea looking for the second. This time Enzo Fernandez dinks it over the top to make it 2-0 just before the 9th. A great goal from him. A surprising goal. I didn't expect his name to be on the score sheet in today's fixture. 2-0 up, Chelsea oozing with confidence. Enzo Fernandez flicks it to Romelu Lukaku, who unselfishly finds Barella, and it's 3-0. We've finally got a well-drummed, a well-oiled Chelsea machine as we sit 3-0 up. Unfortunately, a small lapse of concentration finds Edwards on the ball. Sporting go forward. He gets into a good position, Edwards, and converts. Ironically, the former Tottenham Hotspur man, the Englishman Edwards, makes it 3-1. 3-1 up. Jackson, terrible ball, somehow recovers it in Nkuku. A little bit of fancy football work past Cortez, and somehow buries it. It's 4-1, a great goal. Jackson now, fresh off the bench, finds Barella, and once again, the little Italian stallion scores. It's 5-1 against Sporting. And that's how the match ended. The Gegenpress is well and truly working. Back in the league after 17 games played, nearly coming to the halfway point of the season, we sit atop with 39, drawing with Manchester City. Arsenal 3rd, Liverpool 4th, Manchester United in 5th. Leicester getting promoted. Match now against Tottenham, huge rivalry for Season 2. Madison, at the bridge, finds Ndombele, a man who's been loaned out multiple times to Napoli, to Lyon, is now back in Postecoglou's graces, by the look of it. Goes and celebrates with the manager. Chelsea want to respond quickly. James pushes forward from his advanced fullback position. Nkuku on the ball, keeps on going, flicks it past to Enzo, and he just has a shot at goal, drilling it top right bins. It's 1-1 at the bridge again. Still want to try on and hold to our Premier League dominance. Sterling and the boys go forward. He converts at the stroke of half time. So far, if we continue like this, we could mount a title challenge. Marquinhos gets dropped, nearly fouled, rolls and bowls over. Sterling gets released, looking to make it 3-1. Raheem the Dream goes all the way himself, doesn't need to find support in Romelu Lukaku, and buries it. And he wants to come and celebrate with me. We've got him back to top-notch form. Madueke, fresh off the bench, wins the header. And a ball comes flying into Nicholas Jackson. And we're starting to get the best out of him. Him being an impact player off the bench seems to be working. Jackson, cool, calm and collected, finds Fernandez. Chelsea players have so much support. And Madueke, haven't seen much of him in this career series. He steps up to make it a whopping 5-1 against Tottenham. Spurs go up the other end. Hosalik, Kulusevski buries it. Unfortunately, Costa still concedes the rogue goal here and there, but we tend to just outscore the enemy opposition. 5-2. Spurs looking to make it 5-3, and unfortunately they do, with our former player Tammy Abraham leaving Roma to come back to the Premier League for Spurs. And that's how it ended, 5-3. A little bit disappointing to see how many we conceded. January transfer window wise, we've received a huge offer here, valuated at 90 million for Chinoglu from Manchester United. So we're going to negotiate and we're going to see how this goes. Now, £100 million is our valuation. Would you believe it? Manchester United have actually offered it. Chinoglu, we signed him for £50 million. He's 30, going on 31, and we're not going to get a massive offer for him ever like this again. Now, I do feel bad because he's been such a sensational player, but this happens quite a bit. A Chelsea player does really, really well, is in form, and then United come in and want to buy him. Your matters, your mounts. Now, we're going to take 100 million, and quite often when that happens, they usually turn out to be a flop at United. But unfortunately, Chinoglu has left. Definitely was the best player last season for us. He was amazing, but he's sort of fallen down a little bit as we've seen the rise of Barella. So, Chinoglu will not be helping us anymore this season, I'm afraid. 100 million, I think it's well worth it though. We're going to need a replacement, and I've shortlisted a couple. Goretzka's gone to Sevilla. I thought he was higher rated, but I think I want to go for Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. And the deal has been signed and sealed. We have a new player. Bruno Guimaraes, 27 years of age. Bruno G is going to be our new defensive midfielder. 4 years on Chinoglu, and we've got him. Joining this Brazilian contingent is going to really help us out. Signing from Newcastle United for 86 million. And here he is in a Chelsea kit. What a player, what a signing. Hopefully he can help us out in this year's Champions League. And now we have a little bit more money. The board is going to allow us to do a secondary signing. With Chinoglu going out for 100 million, we're going to be able to replace him with Bruno Guimaraes, and we're also going to be able to bring in a new striker. I've made the decision to bring in Griezmann, who was really impressive in our Champions League group stage. We want someone to help us bridge the gap between Jackson and Lukaku, and Griezmann, who just always looks good in a Chelsea kit. Excellent signing, an excellent rating, 86 overall. We've picked him up for a good fee, 38 million. And here is Griezmann, as we now look incredibly likely to be in a title race and a knockout round run. So we've topped our group, Atletico Madrid finishing in second by a point, just ahead of Sporting. Club Brugge sitting there in 3 points. We've made it to the knockout round of the Champions League, and we've been drawn against Juventus. We're going to go away to Italy. Here are the other groups. Celtic play Man City. Manchester United play Leipzig. Barcelona, who won it last year, face PSG. Here is the team. Let's get stuck into Juventus. Locatelli, 17 minutes in, away in northern Italy, away in Turin. Unfortunately, we concede. The Italian scores a great goal. One 0 down. Juventus look to push the advantage. Chiesa chips it to Keane, and the former Everton Italian striker makes it 2-0. And we've been jumped. A little bit shell-shocked here in Turin as Juventus look for a third. And they actually get it from Mikel Moreno, the former Newcastle United midfielder. 3-0, we're down. Chelsea, trying to save some face. They go forward. They find Enzo Fernandez, and it's 3-1. The boys get a goal on the stroke of half-time. We need more goals, or otherwise we're going to get knocked out of this Champions League knockout round embarrassingly. Thankfully, Sterling steps up in the 58th, making it 3-2. But unfortunately, back in the Champions League, we lose the first leg 3-2. Moving on now to the second leg of our round of 16 clash against Juventus. We're 3-2 down. Let's get stuck into them at the bridge. Let's try and keep this Champions League alive. Barella, tucks in a tidy goal against the former Arsenal goalkeeper Chesney. It's 3-3. Juventus on the attack, looking to knock out Chelsea in the round of 16. They tuck it in there with Rafa, the former Benfica Portuguese winger, makes it 4-3. 1-1 drawing. Chelsea trying to get back in front. Wicked ball from Fernandez. Sterling goes on a run, finds Lukaku! And we're 4-4 tied on aggregate. Come on. Anything can happen in the round of 16. Ball over the top. Great header, Enzo! It might have been slightly offside, but 3-1 at the shed end. We take the lead. Corner kick here for Juventus. Only a goal down. Chilwell rises to the top of the pack. Locatelli, Moise Kean to Moreno. No, it's 5-5. Oh, come on. Barella! Oh my God, takes the lead. 4-2. Chelsea narrowly in front. An absolute nail-biter here at the bridge. Juventus. Oh, it's a flying header from Moise Kean. 6-6. Oh no, this could go to penalties. Oh, this is way too close for my liking. Last real attempt here for Chelsea. Cucurella in the box. Griezmann off the bench. Hammers it home. Griezmann with a late 88th minute winner. Oh my days. Just need to hold on and that's it. Chelsea win 5-3 and go through to the next round after an emphatic match. Oh wow. By a measly goal, we progress out of the round of 16 and go to the quarterfinals. Back in the Premier League, very much in a title race. Arsenal at the top, Chelsea second, City third, Liverpool fourth, Newcastle United trying to get into that top 4 spot as we go away to face Manchester City at the Etihad. It's a must win if we want to keep our title challenge alive. Here is Man City's team. Enzo to Sterling against his former side. Nice 1-2 pass. Enzo drills it. Cool, calm and collected. What a fantastic finisher Fernandez is. 1-0. Chelsea take the lead just before the 33rd. Great goal. 1-0 up. Second half now. Chelsea looking to double up. Bruno Guimaraes. Eventually to Fernandez to Barella. And the Italian stallion adds another goal to his goal-scoring record. 2-0 up. This could be a big win if we can just hold on out. And we can. Chelsea beat Man City 2-0. We're top of the Premier League now thanks to that win against Man City. But this is going to be a title decider here today. With 7 games remaining, we need to beat Arsenal at the bridge. They sit in second. This is going to be the game to decide our season. And Bruno Guimaraes, the newly signed man, coming in for £80 million as Çalhanoğlu leaves, gets a great goal. Chelsea looking to double up at the bridge. Barella converts. A nice run of individual brilliance. We need to beat Arsenal here today. Arsenal at the other end. Kai Havertz. Oh, wow. What a cheeky chip. I can't believe it. They get one back. Lukaku. Barella. Dude. 3-1. We've beaten Arsenal, and that could be it. We're in pole position to win this Premier League title. Back in the Champions League. We've been drawn against Borussia Dortmund in the quarters. Probably one of the easier sides to come up against. Let's go. Away in Germany. Barella in the box to Romelu Lukaku. Starts off the scoring for the Blues. 5 minutes in. We're looking good against Borussia Dortmund. But anything can happen. Enzo. Back to Lukaku. Tucks it home. 2-0. Just before the 9th. His goal celebrations are crazy. Borussia Dortmund. Trying to mount an attack. Ozcan. Adeyemi. Oh, what a great goal against Costa. What the hell? Where did that come from? 2-1 we concede. Enzo. Still in the first half. Sterling on a counter-attack. Dortmund pushing way too many players forward. Sterling goes all the way himself. Makes it 3-1. A lot of goals away in Germany. Second half now. Sterling running the show. Has managed to run out the back again. And converts against Kobel. 4-1. If we continue like this, this could be a massive scoreline. Bruno Guimaraes to Fernandes. Somehow finds Lukaku with a nice touch. He hammers it home. It's 5-1. And we look set to be claiming a spot in this year's semi-finals. Let's go. Oh, good ball over the top. Barella on the wing. Look at that first touch. Finds Enzo. 6-1. Running away with it a bit now. Great goal. This is turning into a bit of a bloated scoreline. Brandt for Dortmund. Oh, beats Marquinhos. Dortmund get a really good goal there, actually. That's very, very tidy. 6-2 in the 73rd. But it might just be a little bit too late for them. Nkunku, back in Germany. The former Leipzig player finds Lukaku, and it's a 7-2. I can't see Dortmund coming back from this one. We lead by 5 goals. Away in Germany as well. We're going to face them at home. What a massive scoreline. Biggest of the season. 4 goals from Romelu Lukaku. Wow. So we can probably look to simulate this next leg. Unfortunately, we do lose against Dortmund in that second leg, but it's only 2-1, which didn't matter because we sit 8-4 on aggregate as we move to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And we've been drawn against Bayern Munich, not the best omen. Barca currently face Manchester United, who draw 2-2. Barcelona being last year's Champions League winners, of course. But let's go away to Germany and get stuck into Bayern Munich. This is their team. 37 minutes in. Been a little bit quiet in this fixture, but Barella steps up. Great goal. He has been our best player this season. The Italian stallion makes it 1-0 just before the 39th as we face Harry Kane's Bayern Munich. Nkunku to Lukaku. Oh, fouled. It's going to be a penalty. Is it going to be a red? Delict. Oh, wow. I haven't seen a penalty in quite some time. Absolutely dropped him. Enzo Fernandez now is going to take it. Oh, dinks it top left as well. Allows Manuel Neuer to fully commit. And hits it to the left of screen. A slow-moving ball. Nice. Didn't absolutely smash it into the top right or left. Just sort of dinked it there nicely. Look at this. Goes the wrong way. Oh, Oh, nice little floater to the side netting. 2-0 up. Griezmann fresh off the bench, who scored the winner. Jackson now having a run. Back to Griezmann. Fernandes. 3-0. We lead away against Bayern Munich, dominating them. And we hold on to a clean sheet. Another glorious win in Germany. So after smashing them 3-0 in that first leg, we host them at the Bridge and manage to pick up a 1-1 draw. Bruno Guimaraes and Lima picking up the goals. Alright, here we go. Last two fixtures of the season. Crystal Palace on the final day. And we've made the Champions League final against Barcelona, last year's winners. And it is going to be a title decider on the final day. After 37 games played, we lead by a point. City in third by 2. Arsenal in fourth. So I think there's like a 1% chance that Arsenal could win the league. But we need to beat Crystal Palace here today. We are going to be hosting them at the Bridge. And with 1 point, we need to win. We can't afford a draw. Or ultimately lose. Crystal Palace, 3 minutes in. Looking to jump us. And they do. With Jamma. Diogo Costa pushes way too far out. And Crystal Palace convert at the shed end. Chelsea, not wanting to lose this title race. Sterling and Cuckoo converts. It's 1-1. But we look nervy after conceding that first goal. A draw isn't going to be good enough. We need the win. Sterling commands James to flood forward. He backheels it to Enzo, who tucks in a brilliant goal. It's 2-1, and we keep our Premier League title challenge alive. Second half, Lukaku finds Bruno Guimaraes. He flings it to Sterling. Back to Bruno G. Lukaku to Enzo. It's 3-1. And we could win the title here today. Crystal Palace, unfortunately, go up the other end. It's 3-2. Have we bottled it? Tapsoba. He goes forward. Finds Barella, where he sinks a goal just inside the box. It's 4-2. Barella, the Italian stallion, once again scores a screamer. In the dying minutes of this match, the boys continue to go forward. Bruno Guimaraes with a brilliant run finds Lukaku, who is a world-class finisher now. It's 5-2, and we could win the Premier League title today. Just need to hold on, and we do. The full-time whistle blows. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 5-0. And it's the moment you've been waiting for, guys. Chelsea have won this year's Premier League. We'll have to look at the numbers, but it could be by a measly point. As James, the captain, lifts the trophy. Season 1, we won the FA Cup, making top 4, narrowly finishing in second. Chelsea, in Season 2, have won the Premier League. Championes, Championes, ole, ole, ole. It's great to see the boys and the Blues celebrating at the Bridge as well. But we've got to switch on to the Champions League final against Barcelona. It's been years since Chelsea have won the Premier League, and we've got the team bus going. Here are the boys. Here's the team. We are Premier League champions. There's Nkuku. There's the adoring Chelsea fans as we celebrate in West London. There's Enzo Fernandez. There's Griezmann, who saved us in that match against Juventus. Bruno Guimaraes. There's a DJ there helping us out. Griezmann. Oh, wow. I love these new cinematics and celebrations. They look so good. He's up a pole. And we lift the trophy. Here we go. Champions League final against Barcelona, who beat Sevilla last year. This is going to be a monumental task. There is their team. 11 minutes in. Oh, unfortunately, we lose the ball sloppily. Marquinhos does. Reece James tries to get back, but Frankie de Jong finds Robert Lewandowski, and it's the former Bayern Munich man to start off the scoring. 14 minutes in. Not good to concede early on in a Champions League final. Barca look good. Chelsea know they need to respond quickly. I command the boys to go forward. Bouncing ball gets blocked. Pedri loses possession to Bruno Guimaraes. Nkunku on the breakaway goes all the way himself. It's 1-1 just before the 26th. Chelsea, after conceding the first goal, we look a bit better as we go forward. And it's a completely mistime interception as Barella makes it 2-1 just before the 40. Barcelona never down and out for the count. Pedri from the corner kick whips in a ball. James gets the header. Not a good clearance. Chilwell tries to get it clear. They maintain possession. Rafinha with some amazing skill on the ball. He backheels it to Frankie de Jong. And Ferran Torres makes it 2-2. Never fear, Barcelona is here. Late in the 70th minute, Chelsea have an opportunity for an attack. Romelu Lukaku finds Fernandes. Enzo makes it 3-2. With 30 minutes remaining, can Chelsea prevail? And they do. After an emphatic Champions League final, Chelsea win by the smallest of margins against a phenomenal Barcelona side. 3-2. We've won our first UEFA Champions League. We won the Premier League, we've doubled up, and we've won a treble over 2 seasons as Reece James looks to lift the trophy for the second time this month. Absolutely fantastic to see. Would have preferred to be in the blue kit, but this pale white blue will do. What a team. Wow, rebuilt them brilliantly. 3-2, so close. There is Nkunku. And here are the stats. Premier League winners. Oh, we actually won a treble because we won the Community Shield, right. Got knocked out early in the FA Cup. Disappointing in the quarters in the Carabao. Well, unfortunately on that note, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed Season 2, Episode 2 of my Chelsea career series. Stay tuned for another career mode episode tomorrow. Like and subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for the algo. My name has been Simpzy. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.